Welcome to module number 2, product or service. If you are looking to create your own product or service, there's 3 areas I would like you to focus on. Number 1 is picking a product or service. Number 2 is manufacturing and sourcing an OEM partner. And number 3 is where your passion lies and what your mission is with this particular product or service. So number 1, when picking a product or service, you want to ensure that it's popular if possible. Because if you're in a product category that is hot, so I remember at one time there was a product called fidget spinners, and everybody and everybody's dog had these things, right? So if you're in fidget spinners at that time, it'd be good. For a short burst, it would be fine, right? But getting in fidget spinners today is a very bad idea because they're all over the place. People have already got them, and it would be a bad decision. So you can get in a product that moves quickly and has a future. That's what you want to look at. Same thing with the service. The second thing is you want to look at the profitability or the economic viability of your product or service. So if you're selling a product that is $1 million and there's $900,000 in profits, that's great. But you also got to factor in how many you're going to sell per year. 1 or none, then it's probably not a good business model. But if you have a $20 item and you're able to sell millions of them, then that's obviously a good product to go into. And same goes for services. So just really assess the economic viability. It's really easy to be passionate about a product and to rush into that particular category and get into business. But if a year down the road you're not making any money, you might not be so passionate at that time. You might want to move on, and it was all for nothing. So ensure that the product that you got is going to be popular and trending, and where consumers want it, and the product itself or the category. If you're in electronics right now, any sort of accessories to cell phones, any cell phones or computers, everybody has them, and they seem to be going through them annually. And so products like that or the accessories surrounding that product category are a good place to be. So pets are trending right now. Kids are always good. But whatever it is, just make sure that the product or service, the price point, and the popularity are very popular, okay? So that goes to picking your product or service. Number 2 is manufacturing. Now, when it comes to the service part of it, you're going to want to get some experience, right? So you're going to want to have a mentor, or maybe you're going to get a job in this particular area and learn this before you go out on your own and do things on the side. But when it comes to picking a product, you're going to want to partner up with an OEM partner, original equipment manufacturing partner. And it can be one in your local area. It can be one internationally. You can source in Europe or Asia or South America. You'll find that certain manufacturers congregate in certain areas for certain products. So if you're looking at making something in the clothing line, you might be looking in Italy. If you're looking something in the woodworking line, you might be looking in Canada. Anyways, you'll find out what areas are best for you, and then you reach out to those particular manufacturers. It's very easy to find manufacturers on the internet, particularly through Alibaba.com, Chinasourcing.com. You can look up local manufacturers in your area if you want to pursue that. You'll find that the majority of them are getting it from Asia, because Asia has really been the manufacturing center of the world, and their quality is right up there. Their economics are fantastic. So usually it's a smooth process because that's what they do. So you can source on the ones that I mentioned, Alibaba.com, Chinasourcing.com, and there's a few others. And then there's a bit of a negotiation process. Get them to send you pictures. You want to get them to send you samples. You don't want to just jump in and make an order for a container. You might get a very bad surprise. So you want to graduate from negotiating your price and seeing pictures to getting a sample sent to you. And finally, don't start with a whole container. That's what they're going to want you to do. Start with a pallet. You can talk about ordering a container, but at the end of the day, when it comes to squeezing the trigger and making that decision, ensure you start off with a pallet. It can save you a fortune. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. So the third thing is your passion and mission with this particular product. If you have a mission, it'll be in your mission statement, right? But if you're passionate about this and you want to get this product out to the masses in this particular category because you believe it's going to help them, people will resonate to that. I've always learned it's not what you say, it's how you feel about what you say that people resonate with. So your passion and mission in this product means everything. A good example is Billy Blanks, this fellow that had this Tybo product, right? He went to a number of different people to get financing, to get the thing on the television, and nobody was sponsoring him. So basically, this is what I want to say in respect to your product or service. So good luck to you, and we'll see you in the next module.